Alright, this is a very quick video about fixing the bottom of Harvey's bags where the little feet fall off from the bottom. And just as, well, two notes here. So two notes. One is this is the only Harvey's bag that I am doing this to. And as a related second note, whenever you do any kind of modifications like this, you are voiding the warranty on the bag, but I've sent this bag back before to have the feet fixed. It's got to be some sort of a defect with this bag and similar ones, but the feet just keep falling off of it. So here's what we do. This is just for later. I do highly recommend the stain repellent when you have the brand new bags. I'm going to treat this with it tomorrow. I had to take a wet cloth and clean a little bit of stuff off of this one. This is actually, I owned this bag brand new. Then I sold it, regretted selling it, so I reacquired the bag through a purse collector group. And it's in okay condition, so that's why I'm kind of fixing it up now. All of the legs had either fallen off or were in the process of falling off. So if they're pretty loose and you want to take like whatever ones are remaining off, you could just, pretty sure I screwed it right. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, something. Anyway, you twist them off, they'll come off. So then I got some of these. This is a very good brand, Studs and Spikes. My friend Stephanie, before she passed away, taught me how to stud pieces of clothing and everything. So this was the brand she always used. And I got these on eBay, pretty cheap. So that's the information right there. Not sponsored because I had to pay for it. Where? So this will be hard to do with one hand, but inside here there is a plastic bottom. It's not attached to anything, but what you can do, just kind of pick it up like that. That way you have room to reach down here. This part I can't film, but I'll describe it after I'm done. I'll attempt to like pantomime this. So what you'll do is you're gonna put this on there and you're gonna cover up the entirety of the holes that were caused by the feet that fell off. And I liked these 1-inch studs, not only because they're flat, but the circumference covers it up. And these are really easy to work with, so you push that all the way in. They're sharp enough that they should pierce the seatbelt fabric. I already did a test on some of the smaller studs. I've used these on really thick denim before and leather, so they do work. And then from the inside, usually you want a nice tool to do it. Sometimes you could use your fingers, I don't recommend it, but then you could use a butter knife, and then you just bend the teeth back so that they're flat against the fabric, and then the plastic is just going to go over it on the inside anyway, so that way you don't get poked or anything. When these things are on the inside, they are rust proof, they're really good quality, so that should be a pretty good substitute for that. So I'm going to put them in and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, you kind of get an idea of how they look. See, it covers up everything. I mean, there's some indentations there from where the teeth kind of push into the fabric, but when you look in here, can't see any of it pushing through the fabric at all. And the plastic, again, just goes over it. So yeah, I think that looks good. Then you just do it a couple more times. And actually with these, I did just use my bare thumb. I was going to be real fancy and use this weird spoon, but I didn't need it. Spoon. So hope that helps. I know people always love this first person tutorial style, but once, that was a good catch. Once the bag is dry from cleaning it off, then I take this and you just spray it all around. Don't spray it over patches and embroidery and stuff like that. It's usually just for plain bags, but what I'll do is I'll spray with one hand and cover up the patches with the other. So yeah, I feel like that's a good fix. I just didn't feel like sending it in again and having the feet fixed again and having them fall out again. So sure. All right, that's it. Hope that helped. Goodbye.